This is the lift adventure in Southend with Jordan, and now we go to the first lifts. And let's start this video off with the best lifts to surf in Southend, which are of course the glass lifts at the seafront, because everyone could see us surfing them. These used to be some very interesting Alimat Heck lifts, but Alimat Hecks turns out they do not make long-term passenger lifts, and they've now been modernised with bog stand generic URBEX motor, very boring duos buttons. So let's surf it, but sadly my phone didn't record any audio for some stupid reason. So here's now a little bit of Jordan's video where he gets off the top of his lift and sings at the top of his voice to make sure everyone nearby notices that we're on top of the lift.
On top the lift! 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 On top the lift!
And now go along to a nice first generation eco disc at the pier.
This looks really good, sounds really good, and makes it still in great condition. Still sounds good even today.
And now we go to the funicular. This is an old funicular. The logic was replaced with this fairly recently because it's now got Dewhurst buttons, which it didn't used to have when I was little. Probably now got Leicester controls or something really shitty. And outside of this funicular, it looks really old in 1900s, and it's got an epic 1920s, very, very rare 4 directions. So that means an all-round directional ESLA lamp. I've never seen an all-round directions ESLA before. So that light fixture is probably the rarest thing on this funicular. And this funicular starts operations at 10 AM. It's 8:30 AM, since me and Jordan slept in our cars here. So I was guessing staff will turn up half an hour before the funicular opens, and as it's an hour and a half before it opens, it's not going to move, or is it? So let's climb the funicular tracks.
It's funicular climbing time! What better thing to do with an old funicular? I'm a bit scared, I don't know what time to turn it on, but here's funicular.
So here I am up at a funicular, and then I heard the funicular doors open. A member of staff had turned up an hour and a half before opening time and was about to move the funicular. That is so bloody dangerous and so scary. I did not know what to do. I climbed down the track as fast as I could. If that funicular had have started moving, what could I have done? I guess I could jumped into where the counterweight is, let a funicular go over the top of me, then jump back out again. That's one possibility. Or I guess I could have grabbed hold of a funicular and surfed the funicular maybe. I don't know, but it was bloody dangerous. Member staff had pressed the funicular to start, looked out of the windows down the funicular track and saw me and looked absolutely shocked, and then he pressed emergency stop. And I got off the tracks and we quickly left.
Oh, that's different from... Oh, that's changed. The logic's changed then. Actually, I reckon I could have outrun that. Look how slow it's going. Should I give it a race? Then it next goes up, just run along behind it. See if I...
But look at the top of the dart, that's where the safety contact is.
And along to the next lift, which it looks like a second generation eco disc, but just the buttons are second generation. The motor is first generation, and it's got the older Drusgrove voice.
It's an eco disc 1.5 generation with really nice motor. Still sounds really good. It looks like second gen, but it's got first gen motor. Slightly more sort of clunkier sounding.
Windcrest!
Drusgrove. That sounds really good. The old motor sounds sort of clunkier and better.
And along we go to the shopping centre. This is a shopping centre nearer to the coast. This has some really nice glass hydraulic lifts. These lifts just go 3 floors, don't go very far, very slow, and they absolutely stink of hydraulic oil, which is, in my opinion, quite a nice smell. And even though these lifts don't seem that much, I actually rather liked them, but they've been switched off and abandoned. And to get to the car park is some newer Schindler Euro lifts. But why would they just switch off their nice glass lifts for? And on closer inspection, we now believe these lifts were originally Hamlin Champness lifts, which specialised in hold hydraulic lifts. And now we go along to an oldish hotel which has an old lift that's been modernised a bit, but it's still very interesting.
We go. Oh, we didn't do it that time.
Stop doing a safety brake key switch. This lift's just weird.
And it's lost position as well.
Oh yeah, it has, isn't it?
And the little lift at the back of a Victoria shopping centre, this goes up to the back of the car park, still isn't working. I think it's completely abandoned. And next to it is an old Otis gated lift, which also is abandoned. And now go to the next building where we managed to get into the motor room from outside, even though we didn't actually get into the main part of the building itself. So let's take a look around this motor room. It's a generic hydraulic lift with digital advanced logic. Fuck, that takes ages to level. That took ages to level. Camera. It's not even showing the lift cameras, it's showing other cameras. So just the four. Okay. That's it, re-levelling just during this free-falled it slightly. Oh, here it goes! Level 1, coming up, there it goes red, it goes up straight. Level 2, oh, it goes up faster! Level 3!
My one's stuck. My love is too heavy. This really nerve-wracking.
It stopped! It actually made it at a time! And here's a little clip from an older lift adventure I did in Southend, where I was lift surfing some tower blocks. And here's another old clip, and this one's of the really nice eco discs in the Victoria shopping centre. And now back to present day and along to a building site, also known as an Urban Explorer's Playground. Let's explore it. Is this not driving at all?
Try pushing up that valve.
First time the crane's spinning while it's off. It's been left with the brake off.
How long is it quiet?